people are not knowing, corporates are not knowing that how to raise funds. They don't know about the equity channel. We went to them, we told them that banks are not only the option. You can raise funds through equity dilution, you can dilute your equity.
Naveen, when markets crash, interest rates spike and rumors fly, how do you keep your clients and your own nerves steady during those high volatility days?
In SN Capital's case, self comes last. We are thinking towards client. If he is making money, definitely we are going to make money. Chances of failure can be there because we are not God, but we will get you the clarity where they can decide easily.
Small cap, mid cap, what is the difference?
People are not disciplined enough. They start something, they do not finish. They leave, they start another thing. Someone is coming with another idea कि इसमें ज़्यादा profit है, they enter into. So that is the problem for young entrepreneurs. I would advise them. They are very aggressive at times. They think word is just thinking the way they are thinking, but that's not correct. People, those are trading on the rumors, and they feel there can be a shortcut of earning something. They'll lose their capital.
Namaskar. Welcome to JIMS Founder Series. Today we are joined by Dr. Naveen Parashar, founder of SN Capital Management Private Limited. From an academic background to building a trusted name in wealth management, his journey is full of vision, discipline, and smart investing. Dr. Naveen, welcome to JIMS Founder Series.
Thank you so much. And I really feel very good that you invited me here for this session. So please go on. I am all yours.
It's our pleasure. So, Naveen, tell me something that doctorate degree and financial startup, it usually doesn't sit on the same table. So, what led you to pivot from research and academics to entrepreneurship and building SN Capital? Was there any defining moment that sparked this change?
No, that is not that way. Actually, I have done, lot of work in financial market, and later when you are having little extra money, out of your business and all, then you actually move yourself towards giving back something to society. Then I have started doing a lot of works for society. Then someone, politically, socially active, and some, very good university in London, they recognize this. And then they have given me this honorary doctorate. Okay. So this is not, parallel. This is something like byproduct for me that I have done a lot of business works. Then, it's turned into social work. Then my work's been recognized. Then I got this degree.
Okay. So what exactly is SN Capital doing?
SN Capital, basically, we are a investment banking firm. We are guiding people that for capital structuring, restructuring, and then we are helping especially MSME people, small and medium industry, to raise the funds. Actually, the problem in the Indian market was earlier, as of now this is there in fact, but it has been solved a bit. The problem is that after I think 2005, before 2005 also, only the MSME sector was having banks to get them funded. Okay, they were not knowing, especially 100 kilometers out of the metro cities, people are not knowing, corporates are not knowing that how to raise funds. Okay, they don't know about the equity channel. Okay. So we went to them, we told them that banks are not only the option, debt is not only the option. You can raise the funds through equity dilution, you can dilute your equity, and public can participate later. You can give your investors exit later in IPO. Okay. So that way people started understanding that the banks are not allowed. Okay. So they started coming to us. We went to the investors that this is a good company. You invest into, because investors are also having very, very, very minimal, options to invest into something. They are having FDs, they are having, mutual fund and such kind of tools only. Then we have introduced equity is the way to invest. You participate in this company's growth, company will grow, your equity and share price will rise, and you will get the money, and in fact, the returns will be phenomenal. So that way, both side, everybody is happy, and as a mediator, we are also happy that we have introduced right company for investment to the investor, and companies are also happy that they got the money on time, so that they can boost their business in time without helping the banks, and there is no interest when you are raising funds from investor on behalf of equity. Then there is no interest is supposed to given. So
Okay.
that is the whole idea.
Oh, great. So SN Capital is a very sharp, very clean, very professional name. So what is the story behind, and why not to use something more jazzy like Finbulls or Money Mantra? So what is your say on that?
I have two kids. My elder son name is Sajal,
Acha.
and my
On the name of the
younger
kids.
boy name is Neer. So this actually came from their SN Capital, and since we are in India, and nowadays ROC, and since long ROC is also asking what is the purpose of this name. Okay, so we could have taken some other fancy name, but I am a Desi person, so I kept it very Desi. So SN Capital, luckily, a lot of people in our company as of now, someone is the name starts from S. My name is from N Naveen. Okay, so I am having that cushion to tell them ये company आप ही के नाम पे है. So if someone is coming, some are very senior person, people are having the name from S or maybe N, so I can please them also.
Okay. So Naveen, finance is, all about trust. So from day one, how did you approach building credibility amongst your clients who were trusting you with their hard-earned money?
So you're right, rightly said that this is all about trust. In my 15 to 18 years career, precisely, you won't even believe that I did not lose a single client. This is how, because whatever I
That is
say,
commendable.
I deliver. Okay. And the idea is not to commercialize the relationship. I build relationship, and I feel that money is the byproduct. There are two things. One is price, second is value. Okay. So I have been always value centric, not price centric. Price, product is having a price, but team, client, okay, and your colleagues are, they have some value. So when I centered myself for value, towards value, then in byproduct I got the price also. Okay, so that way, so in the last 15 18 years journey, I have seen that people are, they see your intent. At times people made losses also. Okay, they trusted us, they made losses also, but they was into that belief that Naveen and the company is not doing something which is intentfully. They know this is the market. This can go up, this can go, and they trusted in us. We recovered the losses, and they are into huge gains later. So this is how trust built, and we are successfully retaining that. That is our USP.
But still, I feel that there is, lack of awareness amongst some people, and this makes them believe that investment is gambling rather than smart investment plan. So, how do you teach your clients on that? How do you build that trust? What do you tell your clients?
You are right, and totally I agree on this. But there's a segment of client. You have to the identification is the art. Okay, you have to identify which class you are looking at. When you are going towards retail class, they feel investment is a gambling. But another class is there; those are ready to take calculated risk. Okay, so they say, okay, we don't want to keep our funds in FD for 6%. You try to take care of our funds. Okay, give us more than the FD is giving. Okay, but don't lose our capital. So this is the second class. And third one, another class is, next one, they are saying that you take risk. Okay, but please get us 100% return, or maybe more than 50% return. So you have to identify that class in case you are going to retail. So definitely teaching is required, but thank God, nowadays we are having AI, we are having social media, so we are doing a lot of training and lot of awareness through LinkedIn and all, that this is the risk and this is the opportunity. Okay, so now people are coming in mass, so that way we are okay.
So what is the average return in a mutual fund?
Actually, now all the mutual funds are they're categorized investing into something like, someone is investing into index, some mutual fund investing into maybe some specific sector. Okay, so there is again a segregation of risk. Okay, few mutual funds are investing into debt. Okay, so those investing into debt, they are giving lesser returns like 10%, 8 to 10%,
Oh,
12%.
they give 10% debt funds generally.
Easily. Those
Okay.
are investing into debt because debt or debentures are offering fixed returns in a tune of 8, 9, 10. It goes to 12, 14%. And then few funds are investing into directly equity. Okay, so this is called equity link plan. Okay, so then there are more risk also, but the gain is very high. So average return I could see for such mutual funds is not less than this varies between 26 to 40-45% at times.
So what is this? Small cap, mid cap? What is the difference?
They are collecting the funds from the investors and they are saying that we are small cap focused fund. Then they are targeting the small cap companies. They are buying their stocks. Okay, small cap companies, they are investing into small cap because
What is a small cap company?
small cap is a that technical definition, and for आम आदमी also there is another definition. जो कंपनी छोटी है, जिसका टर्नओवर छोटा है, कम है, प्रॉफिट कम है, तो वो स्मॉल कैप में आता है.
Okay.
उससे बड़ी वाली जो कंपनी है मीडियम कैप में आती है.
अच्छा.
उसके ऊपर जो कंपनीज हैं ब्लू चिप बोलते हैं उनको, जिनका टर्नओवर 1000 करोड़ में है, लाख करोड़ में है. सो दैट वे दिस इज कैटेगराइज इन टर्म्स ऑफ सेकेंडरी मार्केट और मे बी प्राइमरी मार्केट. देयर इज अनदर डेफिनेशन दैट आपका 25 करोड़ रुपए का नेटवर्थ होना चाहिए, देन यू विल बी एलिजिबल फॉर मेन बोर्ड आईपीओ. आपका 5 करोड़ रुपए का प्रॉफिट होना चाहिए. या इस तरह के कैटेगराइजेशन है वेयर यू कैन सेग्रीगेट स्मॉल कैप, मिड कैप एंड blue chip or maybe large cap companies.
Okay, so this was really helpful. You must have met all kinds of investors by now,
Yeah.
from overcautious to overconfident. Any memorable client story whose financial behavior really surprised you?
Financial behavior, yeah, right. Lot of stories that way, but here I can mention one. I was handling, I used to be in Indiable Securities. I was handling a very big client. Okay, I used to be a relationship manager there, and I met one. I don't want to name it, but it's a big family in country. They are into weapons. They are into a lot of other industries. So I was handling very good portfolio of him. So there was a crash in the market in 2008 after this Reliance. Okay, so all the money gone into risk, and he lost good amount of money. And I was handling the portfolio, but market fall down suddenly. So nothing to do about it. I went to him. I met him. Then there is a technical word which is in our terms we say in secondary market that your portfolio got naked. So that point in time his portfolio got naked in a tune of 5 crore. Okay, so I went to him. He's very big guy. His residence was at Prithviraj Road. So I went him. He met me. He said, "Hey, Naveen," I told him, because that 5 crore was company's loss, my company's loss. Client lost entire money. So I went for the company side. So he said, Naveen, okay, I'll get you that 5 crore, that check. So he offered me the big loan and all. So he offered me that check. Okay. So when I read the check, I thought there is one zero is missing. It is not 5 crore, it's 50 lakh.
50 lakhs.
So I told him, because I used to be very sharp, I told him, sir, there's a mistake. This is not 5 crore, this is 50 lakh. And check was blank. So he told me, Naveen, this is not for company, this is for you. Okay. So I invested such a huge amount, 25 crore rupees. End of the day, I'm naked. in a tune of 5 crore rupees.
Hmm.
So total loss is 30 crore. So it's better to you keep 50 lakh rupees so I could save my another 25 crore rupees later. Okay, this I lost in stocks. So that was the very triggering point for me. But later I convinced him, before tea ends, I convinced him that I'll take care of your portfolio. And luckily, I recovered entire money and the profit was very huge.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
he's still in touch. Okay, so he's not placed in India now, he's out of India. But the loss recovered, but he offered me, so you are meeting clients, several times. I used to be in Sher Khan. There's a company,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good
I know
company.
Sher
So I
Khan,
was
yes.
catered that company in a very senior position. So I went to meet some client on a coffee. So he convinced to give me, that point in time, 50 lakh rupees, okay, in his portfolio starting with. So he met me and given me 1 crore rupee check. He offered me coffee in Cafe Coffee Day. It was very popular at that point in time, CCD. So he said, Naveen, today, my coffee, this bill is 1 crore plus for one coffee. He offered me. So this kind of moments I have encountered several times.
Very interesting. Okay, so Naveen, when markets crash, interest rates spike, and rumors fly, you as a wealth manager, how do you keep your clients and your own nerves steady during those high volatility days?
I always say to all of my clients and everyone who listens me, I keeps on advising that don't enter into such kind of volatile markets when these markets cannot be controlled. Okay, so when there is some like rumors, volatility, spread of wrong news, maybe through social media, so one should be out of it. They should be very aware and out of it. They should actually, if they are having excess money, so they should buy on every fall. Okay, that is another piece of advice I'm giving. So people should buy in the falls. But when there is a huge volatility in the market, one should be keep calm. They should stay calm, and they should not enter into when there's a thunderstorm in the sea. So you should not dive and you should not fish. So that is the idea.
So Naveen, with such a wide product basket from mutual funds to pre-IPO shares, how do you ensure that right product hits right client? So what algorithm or what framework or what kind of philosophy do you use to advise people?
So this is very simple, Dr. Praveen. We talk to the client and we just ask them about their risk appetite and capacity of taking risk. So if they are ready to take, calculated risk, we give such a product. If they want to play safe, we advise them that product. And as of now, we are more focusing on unlisted and pre-IPO. So we are targeting all such category only. Those are actually really interested in playing safe in unlisted and pre-IPO. Though mutual funds are also there, but nowadays clients are feeling, though I would rather say mutual fund portfolio AUM in the country, this crosses 50 lakh crore as of now. This, I would say this huge, okay, in terms of a country like we are. So we set it some benchmarks. So that way, but retail client and HNIs now they are not fond of investing in mutual funds much. So that way we are focusing more on unlisted and pre-IP because there's a very, very, calculated risk also and lucrative and giving huge returns nowadays. So that way, so we see and advise.
Now, if a 22-year-old comes to you and says कि मेरे पास तो 2 लाख रुपए हैं, but I want to keep myself financially, free in next 10 years. So what advice you're going to give to that person?
A lot of people are coming, so I, suggest them, and through you, I'm suggesting here, they should go through SIP. Okay, if they want to enter into the stock market, they should choose the fund who is actually investing into equity market,
Mm-hmm.
and through SIP very systematically they have to invest. They should not play directly. If they want to play directly in the market, there are a lot of mock trading platforms are also there. They should open such mock account, and they can trade on real stock price. But this is not advisable to put money on the risk while you are not having that experience. So mutual fund is the SIP is the best idea. They should go through that only.
So in the rush of, making money, ethics generally, take a back seat. So how do you ensure that SN Capital is not just growing wealth, but it is also doing it in a right way?
As I told you, we are being value centric always. एंड तीसरी क्लास में मैंने एक पाठ पढ़ा था कि लालच बुरी बला है, आप सब लोगों ने पढ़ा ही होगा. सो वी आर मेंटेनिंग दैट एज वेल. सो वी डोंट ग्रीड, वी डोंट रश इनटू समथिंग विच इज शॉर्ट टर्म. और पैसे के लिए वी आर नॉट, in my case, in SN Capital's case, self comes last. We are thinking towards client. If he is making money, definitely we are going to make money. So we are not going to advise something which is not useful for the client, because this is not one time relationship. As I mentioned earlier also, that not a single relationship I lost. So that way I feel that we are very much credible, and we are catering to all the clients such a way that they are also happy. They know that this company is not going to advise something for their benefit. They will look at my benefit first, then their benefit. Definitely there is a fee also, but we don't prefer to advise for our benefits.
तीसरी क्लास में पढ़ी हुई बात अक्सर लोग भूल जाते हैं. आप याद रख रहे हैं. दिस इज समथिंग गुड. एनीवेज, you are mentoring people on growing their wealth. So what is that one lesson that you have learned when SN Capital was not making enough money in its earlier days?
Dr. Praveen, as you asked me, so luckily, I started when I started SN Capital. So it was the time when SN Capital was not a brand. As SN Capital, we were not making money, but personally, I was making money. I made money. So luckily, there was not a single day that we are facing some financial kind of problems. But yeah, later when we started with some products, unlisted products, where we have given this to the clients. And the idea was these companies will come and will get listed in IPO, through IPO, and clients will get exit. But sooner or later, and we earned no money out of it, because sales cost, marketing cost, we sold someone else's stock in the market, and a lot of costing over it on it, and a lot of commissions, the way business runs. Then over a period of time, 1-2 years, those promoters intent, I could see that they are not interested in listing that stock. Okay. And my investors got stuck. तो फिर वहाँ पे I have to take back that stock with a reasonable return, more than the FD, double the FD, 15%, 18% I have given, then I bought back. And late that point in time, I realized I have to keep a full check on such companies while raising the funds through our investor, कि अगर कोई भी promoter जो है, कोई भी इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट है, कोई भी कंपनी का मालिक है, if they are committing something, they deliver. So then we after such kind of 2-3 incidences, I learned, okay, because that was the practical phase, and then we felt that we are pro now. And फिर हम बोर्ड पे सीट मांगने लगे कि भाई साहब आपको पैसा तब देंगे. देन वन ऑफ आवर पर्सन विल बी देयर एट योर बोर्ड, सो दैट ही कैन कीप अ चेक द फंड वी रेज्ड और यू रेज थ्रू अस. ओके, ही विल कीप अ चेक ऑन दैट इन्वेस्टमेंट, एंड यू have to deliver it, the IPO or maybe the exit or maybe the buyback, through yourself only in stipulated timeline. तो वो फिर हम लिखा पढ़ी करने लगे, एग्रीमेंट्स बनवाने लगे. So because of the safety, we have to give to the investors.
Correct.
Okay, so that way, so that is the lesson in initial phase we took.
Great. So building a startup always needs a strategy, and sustaining it needs stamina. So any one ritual or habit that you follow that keeps your decision making intact and your energy levels high all the time?
As I told you, I have worked for the organization. I did job. I served India Bull Securities. I
Hmm.
served Sher Khan, Globe Capital. A lot of good organization I was
Hmm.
into.
Hmm.
So I actually was knowing how to deal with the manpower, which is an issue nowadays. So I managed more than 5,000 people in my career. Okay. So that way I was very much confident. I was knowing that how to manage the manpower. And then later when we build our organization, then we set it up some SOPs because that is the basic,
Hmm. Hmm.
standard operating process. We made it,
Hmm.
and when then we have given roles and responsibilities
Yeah.
to the people. KRA we decided, okay. And I used to be very careful till today and very cautious about it, that I am giving authorities to someone, so he should be very responsible, because there is no mean of authorities without responsibilities. Because a lot of people nowadays, you have seen, Gen Z people, these are very keen to
Hmm.
take authorities, but they are not responsible enough. So that is the part of my training and initial phase, when they are joining, or maybe I was setting up the process. Okay, you'll get the authorities, but without responsibility I cannot give. So
Correct.
that way.
You are growing your company so rapidly. Where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Maybe as a fintech innovator or a full service financials powerhouse or IPO bound firm? Where do you see yourself?
So we are having, full framework ready for next, not 5 years, but 3 years, I can say.
Hmm.
Okay, so now we are coming up with one category to AIF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is the one thing from where we can directly invest into the, IPOs through Anchor. Okay, so that is the one thing where we can manage funds for the people. So we are going to be, categorized as alternative investment fund. So I think in next 1 2 months we'll be there. Okay.
Okay.
In next 3 years, since I've been a stockbroker throughout of my career, so
Mm-hmm.
stockbroking is not my forte as of now. And merchant banking, we can look at it. Okay, though we are having a lot of merchant bankers as of now on our panel. Okay, I have invested in few also. I'm having shareholding. So, but still what I feel is merchant banking we can look at it. Okay, and AI innovator kind of application, and these things are we are already working on for unlisted and good pre-IPO shares, where we can cater all the clients and we can make, deep reach towards 2 tier and 3 tier cities where people are
Mm-hmm.
not knowing. So that is the idea. In next 3 years we are working on it. So another thing which I can commit you, I can promise you, 5 years is a long time, but in
Mm-hmm.
3 years we will become the leaders in our category. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm. If you had to build, SN Capital in 2025 with, AI tools, with Gen Z investors, and with, digital only customers, what would you do differently?
For Gen Z, I won't comment, but for mass, I would rather say,
Mm-hmm.
the problem is that they are actually after the rumors. Okay,
Hmm.
so I would like to create something, and we are working, as I told you, we are working on this. We are making some application. We are very clear about the company, about the product, about the unlisted, about the pre-IPO, about the IPO also. This is the company, this is the recommendation, these are the
Hmm.
profits. Okay, what kind of chances are of manipulating the profit? Because we have seen, you see the SEBI's, decisions in last 1.5 year, maybe precisely. If you check, they found lot of discrepancies in this SME IPO segment specifically. People are manipulating the profit, they are getting more P's. So we will get good research, our thought process, and everything very clear and transparent with a
Mm-hmm.
history of that company, that this company started from here. Because I have seen two kind of company which started 3 4 years back. They rapidly grown and everything is manipulated. They
Hmm.
have raised money from the public and misutilizing, they are buying cars, they are buying houses.
Yeah.
Okay, siphoning of the money.
Mm-hmm.
But another set of companies, that they are having, vintage of 60 70 years, and they don't know how to raise money through public.
Hmm.
Now they are coming into that sector, that segment. They are contacting people like us. We are managing to have good merchant banker, lead manager for them and the investors. So another set of people are there. So that way, I would like to put all the information in my application in one go so that one can easily read it out and can understand, okay, that can be the right choice. Chances of failure can be there because we are not God and we are not that much maybe expert, but we will get you the clarity where they can decide easily.
So for those young founders who struggle between, passion and practicality, what is your advice on knowing when to take risk and when to stay grounded?
One has to be stay grounded all the time. As a first piece of advice. But for young entrepreneurs, I would advise them. They are very aggressive at times. Okay, they think word is just thinking the way they are thinking, but that's not correct. Okay, at times they are not taking calculated risk. They are taking risk. They are putting up the money. They are taking up the loans, and there is another problem which is there, that they are not dedicated that way in the business. At times I have seen a lot of people, I'm meeting new comers, so they do business for 15 days and after 15 days they're nowhere. Okay, then they come up again, they earning, then they are burning that. They are going Spain, they are utilizing that
Yeah.
money whatever they are earning. Okay, so I'm not questioning on that, but before setting up yourself, because discipline is very much required. Okay,
Correct.
and I feel people are having habit of blaming and complaining. Okay, this is very bad in young generation. I can see. So I am also young, but still I see very much this kind of attitude, because what we see, intelligence and attitude, two things are there. I always say, we have to prefer attitude rather intelligence, because intelligence तो इतना, अगर आपका right attitude नहीं है तो फिर वो आपका काम नहीं आएगा. तो people are not disciplined enough. They start something, they do not finish. They leave, they start another thing. Someone is coming with another idea कि इसमें ज़्यादा profit है, they enter into. So that is the problem. So I would advise people to be focused. Whatever there's a saying, I used to say to the people, love someone. Okay, if you are loving someone, then marry. Okay, if you married someone else, then love her. Okay, तो अभी लोग करते क्या है कि वो मतलब उनका कॉम्बिनेशन फर्मेंटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन ही नहीं बैठ पाता. एक चीज करनी चाहिए एक टाइम पे. सो दैट इज माय एडवाइस टू द पीपल.
Very nice, Naveen. Naveen, entrepreneurship is not easy. So, what were the major challenges that you faced while building SN Capital, and which risk do you think you are glad that you have taken?
I started this company. That is the first thing for which I am very happy and I feel glad. So challenges for the people like us, those are coming from very humble background, and those are not having anything to lose. So this is very easy. Let me tell you this way. For people like us, we are having nothing to lose. Then we can start anything from anywhere, anytime. Okay, that is the another fact. But yeah, challenges. I'll tell you. I am having a lot of people with me since last 10 years. Okay, and they started their career while they were doing graduation, or they did they did graduation degree and all. Over a period of time, they shown their loyalty like anything. They're loyal towards me and the company. But the problem is they are not increased their skills. They are graduated now, still they are graduate, and the problem is they are not curious at times. And another thing, they're not learning, but they want earning. So earning without learning is very rare, and I think next to impossible. So this is the challenge. Then we started our training development programs. We are trying to mentor them, because आप अगर mentor करोगे तो लगता है लोगों को भाषण दे रहे हैं. So as you said that you are starting something, so I told you that I'll send my people to get some leadership skills and all. So this kind of things we started so that people can be trained that way, or maybe the skill set they can enhance.
Naveen, some quick questions from you. SIP or lump sum? Personally, what's your go-to?
SIP.
Why?
I will tell you the basic difference. Lump sum, some set class can do lump sum. Okay. When you are putting good money in mutual funds, okay, good money in crores, then only you can get significant returns. Okay. SIP is a thing which big guy or maybe the small guy job, person, salaried class can also cater. Okay. So they can do this investment with discipline, and they will get very good returns in years to come if they are doing. I am the example. Let me tell you this way. I have started when I was getting the salary of 12.50.
Way back in
2005.
Okay.
Then when I left my job, my package was around 2 crore rupees. Okay.
Great.
That point in time also I was doing SIPs. Okay. Today we are 4 adult members in the family. All 4 we are doing, and you won't even believe. In last 10-15 years through SIP, all 6 all together, we made good money. The returns are phenomenal. Around 40-45% returns are CAGR is there. I can see. I would love to show you after the session in my application what kind of returns we made, and I slowly, gradually increase the amount as per my salary, as per my income. So SIP is always a better idea because this is giving you the discipline also. One time investment can be done, but this is actually catering one set of people only.
One financial myth you wish to bust.
This news will come, we will buy this without seeing fundamentals or maybe technicals, and this company is getting increase, this share getting increased. So people, those are trading on the rumors. Okay. And they feel there can be a shortcut of earning something. They'll lose their capital, the capital will get eroded. So my just simple advice, and I want to just bust this financial myth from the market, that there's any kind of shortcut to make money. You have to be very careful, very alert,
Correct.
while trading or investing into any tool, whether it is gold or any commodity or precious metals or maybe stocks, future and options. There's no shortcut. You have to have in-depth knowledge, then only you'll be able to make something out of it. Otherwise,
It's very tough.
it's very tough.
What's tougher, market prediction or people management?
For me, people management, obviously. Market prediction, you can predict anything. Okay, what you feel, if this goes wrong, this is okay. This because always there are chances to win by 50%. If you are advising something, if you are thinking something for yourself as an advice, so you are thinking this will go up. So 50% chances are there to go up. But people management, you don't understand people, because people mindset keeps on changing. Okay, you are believing into someone. Okay, and I am having example where I believed on the people. I have, to one guy, I have given very good house. Okay, I hired him. Okay, everything we spent crores on the guy, and after 6-7 months he resigned. Okay, and with silly reasons. So dealing with people mindset is quite tricky, and this is problematic to deal. Such an emotional person like me. So this is challenging for me. Market prediction is not that much of
One mistake first time investors should avoid.
They should not start doing short sale, or maybe the option writing, because there is unlimited risk. I used to advise people, short sale is not for you. First, they should not listen the rumors also, and short sale is not a good idea for initiators. Okay, so they should avoid short sale and option writing, and they should not in fact trade in F&O. I would rather say they should not trade buy and sell both in the future and options, because they're expert people. They should go through them. directly investing in future in option, this is a problem.
So crypto, according to you, it is a threat or is it a future?
For me, this is a threat. Okay, because whatever you are not having in your hand, maybe you cannot touch, you cannot see, you cannot hold, and you have to bet your wealth on that. So for me, this is a threat, and I can tell you very, very sincerely and carefully, this will become a big burst for the people. I never did a crypto in my life. Okay, and I know thousands of people, they lost their wealth into in crypto, because a lot of, after Bitcoin, a lot of new currencies are introduced, and everybody is saying that they are having server in here and they are in this country. So this is a very a fishy kind of game nowadays, mining crypto and doing such trading kind of thing. So there's a problem, and I know people, though those are saying that they made money out of it, but I feel the percentage of losers are much more bigger than the people made money out of it. So for me, it's a threat completely.
Very true. Naveen, thank you so much for being on the show. Your experience and expertise, I'm sure young founders are going to benefit out of it.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is mine.
Dr. Naveen Parashar's journey is a testament to how conviction, backed by expertise, can transform the way people grow their wealth. We wish SN Capital a continued success, and with this, I conclude my 14th episode of JIMS Founder Series. Dhanyavad.